Hey YouTube, it's James here. We are doing a video quickly to see what I can do in a higher level nightmare dungeon. So I've got a key for a tier 62 here with what I think are some doable mods. So we're gonna give it a crack. And this is my hardcore Blizzard and Ice Shard Sorc. Call it a Blizz-Shard build. Very, very good defensively in lower levels. I have not yet tested anything above a 55, so this will be sort of a test to see just how defensive it remains, hopefully, in 60 and up dungeon. So let's give it a whirl. This key looks pretty manageable. We've got plus frost damage, which is obviously very useful for a Blizz Shard build. Stormbane's Wrath, which is annoying but not super deadly. Then a couple things that don't really affect me too much, and then crowd control duration, which does affect me. So let's go ahead and try this. Probably pop some elixirs just to make sure that I'm safe through this. I have no idea how much damage I'm going to be taking here. So 55 was pretty smooth. Things took a little bit longer to kill, but not bad. Let's be nervous. Just welcoming you in the dungeon right as you step in the door. I've got that elixir. Let's do the death elixir as well. Let's get going. Oh. But a lot of damage from a single pulse of that Stormsbane Wrath. Definitely don't want to sit in that for more than one pulse. So far it's just trash, so I still don't really know how it's going to go. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be no elites in here. So far so good. We just haven't had very much density. dungeon, which means smooth sailing for now. Just as I say that, we've got some elites up here. And frozen, really not a threat if we can freeze them, kill them. Again, wow, a lot of damage here. I'm like carefully watching my buffs to make sure that I'm not proccing, I'm not losing my elixir. Because with that sort of incoming damage, I mean, if not saying that you proc could mean saying goodbye to my character here. You're trying to dodge projectiles, something you normally don't do in dungeons. I think what my strategy should be is if I see like there's a bunch of elites, I need to wait till I have my cooldowns up. I don't want to head into a fight with like 3 or 4 elites with no defensive cooldowns. Because if you proc, you're basically dead, or if you get CC'd, you're dead. So we'll have to just kind of figure out a safe way to engage some of these bigger fights. Oh, that was actually really short. How was that dungeon so short? Did we even get any glyphs from that? Well, I think what I'm gonna have to do is get more glyphs. And I'll have to salvage some of the sigils that I have right now. Because I want to do a different one, a different dungeon. That was not really much of a challenge. Salvage, let's just salvage pretty much every bottom. And is that going to be enough? 2 of these. Got another 62, 68. Rage, that sounds dangerous. Resource burn, that sounds dangerous too, so we'll probably avoid that one. Nightmare portals I can handle pretty easy. So this one looks very doable, nothing that scares me. So let's pop that. 62 Prison of Chaldeum. So you could see in that, even that short first dungeon, how effective it is and how relatively safe it is to have so many freezes and kills. Like, as much damage as those elites can do, and Storm's Bane can do, and all that sort of stuff, it's really, the threat is so diminished when they're like frozen, obviously. Can't do anything. So, very good sort of build to have. This is quite a lot of elites here. Luckily, I don't think there's a ton of CC in this. With these mobs, it's very different than having like snakes, where you have those stuns coming at you from every direction. So I think this one should be manageable from that perspective. I'm guessing those big guys can one-shot you in a 62, but we'll just have to make sure we dodge those. Warden. Okay. Where are you? I don't know why that first fight felt like it kind of took forever. That last one was better. Oh, got a bunch of elites over here. Tried to burst this guy down. It's not bad at all. And if they don't have CC, I think it's really under my control whether I die or not, right? Like only time where you feel like you can't really do that much is if you're getting chain CC'd. So in a situation like this dungeon, as long as I'm dodging stuff that's being kind of telegraphed, then I feel like my success is in my control. Staying out of AoE, all that kind of standard stuff. Not bad. Balrog just hit me and it took maybe, what, 15-20% of my HP from me? So, suggesting that I could definitely go higher. The conditions are right, of course. I still avoid, I kind of like don't even pay attention to those nightmare portals. I don't know if I should. You guys know like what the best practice is with those portals? Like, are you supposed to wait for stuff to spawn and kill them? Do you get experience from that even? I have no idea. I just like keep moving if my objective's not even there. Alright, I don't want to get caught in that. Kills you and then eventually freezes you.
And still hear the screams at night.
Gosh. Just proc right there. Gotta be careful. Still got my my other my potion. I proc my flame shield. I don't know exactly how I did it. I don't know if I killed the thing that was doing that much damage to me yet. Yeah. Some of the strategies that you learned in lower dungeons, like just kind of teleporting in to the middle of a massive pack to your combo, you probably have to adjust for these higher ones if you want to stay alive. Do the Condi. Let's do the Condi. Careful, these Condis just don't last very long. I want to be in an AoE, bunch of AoE when I come out of it. Oh, jeez. The thing is, it didn't proc my flame shield. Really, really close. You cannot take, like, even a single explosion. Alright, boss time. This guy should be easy. I don't know if he can even one-shot me. I guess we'll find out by taking him. Alright, that was pretty easy. It's really just the dungeon part, I think, that is going to be risky when you have a bunch of elites you're fighting. And if you don't pay attention to an explosion effect, you get procced. You don't see that you procced, then you die. So definitely feeling the danger a little bit more in these 62s. Maybe we'll try a different one. Let's see what we got. Got any 4, 5. Stoppable seems pretty dangerous. 2. Stoppable. I mean, maybe let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. Do one last one. So we did our 2 62s. First one was a cakewalk. Second one a bit harder with the increase in density. And then we'll go up to a 65 here. Let me just... Sorry.
I've got more than baubles, traveler. Have a look. Yes, I'll take it.
All right. We are going with the 65. So what do I need to watch out for? Unstoppable, right? So stuff that's frozen or whatever will become unfrozen, unchilled when it gets to under 35% health, which means kill stuff quickly. I want to deal with unstoppable monsters, unstoppable elites. This could be a pretty dangerous one. Spiders don't hit that hard, it's just you get hit by like 5 of them at the same time. And they have all these immobilizes. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what that was that hit me. Play smart here. See all those projectiles. I'm doing next to no damage because they're unstoppable. Can't immobilize, can't freeze. This is... Maybe I just have to rip this key. This is probably not even worth doing. How long it's taking me to kill her. Let's see if I can get a better key. Okay. Note to self, no more unstoppable for high level dungeons. Sorc has to be able to do crowd control in order to do any sort of respectable. This is a new one, and that one, both of these actually have damage here. Damage from close, probably okay because I'm not gonna want to be that close. Death pulse. Damage from distant. What's better? Do I want to be close? This is probably better for me. It's a 66, pretty high. Let's try it though. Oh, my barriers are gonna be deceptively weak in this dungeon. I'll need to be careful. But the good news is that I can freeze, chill, all my normal shebang. And then, of course, watching out. So we've got suppressor, and we don't want to be fighting from close distance. We'll have to remember that for the boss fight as well. Oh my goodness. Even those trash mobs were like, I think it was those clerics that were doing pretty crazy damage to me. If you can't kill him quickly, stuff just starts spreading all over the room. Like chugging these health potions one after another.
I need time to prepare that.
is, I think this is a short dungeon. If this is the last objective, killing these 3 blasphemous, then it'll be a short one. Right, there might be a boss after. Watch out here. He's not dying very quickly. Is it that healer maybe? Too bad when you don't have backup.
I need time.
Yeah, there's a boss on this one. I think it might be like the one where you have to fight like a bunch of them at the same time. How that'll go. So sketchy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh! For those maximum health rolls come in handy. Avoided a one-shot there. That may be 500 HP, something like that. It's those crossbows. Potion. Oh my goodness. What the? You guys are frost mages or something. You can play your game. Alright. Time for boss.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh yeah, I gotta stay away. That's the thing. You reduced close damage. Really need to stagger. Okay, damage is pretty good if I can stagger. I want to stagger him one more time and we'll be good. One more stagger. And burn. 66 down. Alright guys, any questions, hit me up in the comments. Did you like my build? Anything you would recommend for me to make these quicker or easier? Yeah, let me know what you think. Give me a like as well if you thought it was interesting. Thanks for watching.